Hi guys, Angie Bell's My Fairy Treasures. Okay guys, I am doing another one of my cabinets. You guys know I'm like doing this whole series of painting lots of things in my house and distressing. Not just painting, but distress painting. And kind of a mixed media effect to it also. So I'm still doing my kitchen cabinets. I'm about to do this one here. This one, because the last one I did, I had Café de Paris as my stencil. On this one, I'm going to do it like the one I showed you originally, but I hadn't done it yet with that stencil. It says Paris, number, Rue, Le Verre, whatever. That's what we'll be stenciling on it. And so this one's not a long, skinny one. This is a big, wide, fat cupboard. So, and I've already degreased it. Let me show you what I degreased it with. Guys, I have some advice. Wipe down your kitchen cabinets. I mean, I have, but not like I should have. I mean, when you start cleaning your kitchen, you're like, oh. Okay, this is the stuff I used. This stuff is great for cutting grease. I don't even rinse it afterwards. I just spray it on and leave it on for 30 seconds to start wiping off. It takes off all the dirt and grease. Okay? This is what it is. You get it online at Walmart. I think it's $4 or $5. You guys, this will cut the grease. Now it says you can use 1-to-1, one part water, 1 part degreaser, which I normally do when I clean other things in my house. But when I clean this kitchen, I just use it straight out of the bottle because you know, kitchen grease. Okay. So anyway, on this here, I've already put the so I degreased it with that and washed it down with that, and then I used a primer. Now, if I was using milk paint or DIY paint, I wouldn't need to prime it. But I'm using acrylics, and the reason I'm using acrylics is because I have a ton of acrylic paint, and I'm trying to like use some of it. But I did just learn how to make milk paint, you guys, and I'm gonna have a video on that very soon. I'm very excited. So I'm still working out a few kinks. I want to play with some colors, but you guys, it's cheap and easy to make your own milk paint. So I'm going to do a video on that very soon. Okay, like in the next few days. All right, but let's go ahead and paint this. And the reason I'm really pushing the painting of my kitchen is because it's my kitchen. You need to get done with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to cook. Like my kitchen over here, I've already done it. In fact, maybe I can. Let me see if I can scoot the camera. Now, you guys, do not dog me out because my kitchen looks messy. It's not a mess. It's because I've had to move. There we go. I've had to move everything over here. This is all my paint stuff right here. And then I had to move everything that was over here over there. So that's why it looks messy. It's a lot of all my painting stuff. So, anyway, there's the cabinets. How cool does that look? I'm trying to get close enough so you guys can see the cabinets. Alright, maybe I need to get closer. Okay, you guys, excuse me while I bring you guys closer. Okay. Okay, so there's this cabinet. Okay. There's these two right here above my, in the middle, above my range, and there's the range. Look how cool the range turned out. Okay, and then here's another one. Okay, and then there's that. Okay, sorry about all the movement and everything, but I wanted to show you how that turned out. And now let's go back over here so we can get started. So you guys just know where I'm at. Plus there's 2 cupboards, the long ones that I just got done finishing on my last video over there, which I didn't show you those, but okay. Enough moving my camera everywhere, driving people insane. Okay, I think that'll work. There we go. Line that back up. Okay. So let's get started. I already got my paint all prepped and everything and ready to go. Okay, hopefully I don't fall. off this chair. Half the people watching this video just to see if Angela falls. Okay. Did I say this is Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures at the beginning of this video? I don't know if I did or not. Anyway. Alright. Let's begin. Okay, so I like to start with water. And I started learning these different techniques from Dion Woods and Debbie's Design Diary. Yeah, I think it's Debbie's Design Diary. I'll put their links below. Debbie's Design Diary. She does. She also sells DIY paint. It's a milk and clay based type of paint. And so if you're not interested in making your paint like I'm doing, definitely go see her because she sells it. She has her own line. Also, she has great techniques. And Dion Woods is another one who has just awesome techniques and also sells the paint, the milk paint. I guess it's milk paint, but it also has a clay base to it. So, hopefully I'm saying that right. Okay. And this is the important part, having it like this where it's really up and down so that you have like, excuse me, my nose, where you have it uneven like I'm doing. Okay? The unevenness, like have some longer and shorter and that looks good. Okay. Next, so I got that dark blue color, and the color I'm using, I mean, because I'm not using a certain paint, I'm just using acrylics, different acrylic brands. But I am using this if you like want the exact one. Okay, you see that I got it for $1.75. It was regularly $6.99. This is what I'm talking about. Last year at Hobby Lobby, my hair just a second. Last year at Hobby Lobby, they had that 75% off clearance in the craft section, which they still have again this year, this spring. So you might want to go check that sale out. And so I got all this paint. I have tons of acrylic paint. And I do mix media, so I use a lot of paint that way. But I'm never going to get through all that paint. So, and I have tons of different colors of house paint. So that is why I decided to use acrylics. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of water on the next part we're going to paint, and also on this, so it can we can have some drips too, and it makes things blend because you want things to blend into each other. You want some dripping going on. Okay. Next, just a second. Where's my paper towels at? Just a second, I need a paper towel. Just a minute. I'm trying to be careful. I've already almost killed myself a couple of times. Not literally, but almost. Okay, so we're going to take this. Oh, this color is a turquoise color, which I think is gorgeous. And I blend it up into the blue, so it blends up really, really nicely. Hold this door shut. If I get quiet for a second, sorry. Just focusing. have to go behind this, my thing. I'm going to paint these, so that's why I'm not going to take them off. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to use some Inca Gold on them, which I think will look really cool. So anyway, in fact, I got a little treatment to do on it. I'll show it to you in a minute. Okay. I think that looks good. Cool. Just wanted to get some really nice blending going on. Okay, next, and so the color I used here was this turquoise color. All right. And then the next one I did was I took that same turquoise color and I just took a little white acrylic paint and made it lighter. So that's the color I did right there. Oh, I didn't spray any water. Let's spray more water. Let's spray water on here with the area I'm about to do. Okay. So I'm going to there we go, just so it keeps that unevenness going. Awesome. Okay, again, water, and this water, let's just spray the rest of it down. This just encourages drips, and it also encourages just more blending. So some of it will fall, which is good. So you'll see some drips, things will blend into each other even more. It's good. All right, next, let's go back to the turquoise color, and we're going to end it with the blue down here at the bottom. Just looking to see what you guys were seeing. Oh, and the brushes I'm using, these brushes right here, I got them at Hobby Lobby. They're like $11 for two brushes, a larger one and a little bit smaller. I used a coupon, so I got them for like $6. And I went back a couple days in a row because I'm cheap, and then I ended up getting them for $6. And I went back 3 different times over the last week and a half and used a coupon, and then so now I have 6 brushes, so which is perfect right now. They also sell the brushes that you put the wax on with. They have those too. Now, I'm not using wax on these. I just sealed my work over there on those other cabinets with just a clear sealer. Do I have it anywhere close? I'll show it to you in a second. But when I start working with the wax, which is what I'm going to start using after I do this whole kitchen, I will be buying that wax brush. It's a big brush to just wax it. So instead of putting clear sealer on, you put wax over the milk paint. So. And I'll be making my wax too. When I learned how to make the milk paint, then I thought, can you make your own wax? I looked that up. You can make that too. So I was like, yes, please. So I'll show you how I do both. I'll be showing you. Okay. Sorry. All right. Oh, before I forget, let's do water over all of that. Okay. And let's end it with the blue. Okay, first of all, let me just come across this bottom part. All right. Just a second, let me get this little. There's a little, in my cabinet, there's a little design that's recessed, and it goes like that. So I just need to make sure I get in there real quick. Okay. Alright, sorry if my head was in the way. Let me come up a little bit. Hopefully my head wasn't in the way that whole time. All of a sudden my allergies started acting up. I haven't had allergies forever. Alright, back. So sorry about the sniffles there. Hopefully nothing's happening. The last time I got sniffles on a video, I got sick, so hopefully it's just allergies. Okay. Let me put water on this because we need to blend, take some of the paint off of here. There we go. And so if things aren't blending as well and smoothly as you want into the other colors, get rid of some of the paint on your brush, spray it with water, and somebody had asked me, they said, you know, someone was wondering, they're like, oh, I've seen some of those kind of techniques before, and I was wondering if you can use acrylics, because that's what I had too. And yeah, I think these techniques work well with acrylics also. But I am excited to use the milk paint because I do like using something that's natural. There's some extra techniques that you can do where you can really avoid having to get your sander out. You can actually re-wet the milk paint and then use a scraper, like a putty knife, and do some scraping into your work. And you don't even have to use a sander. And it looks even more natural because you're like scraping into the work. So I'm excited to get going on that too, on the I'm excited to get going on the milk paint. Okay, let me step back and let me look at this really quickly. Yeah, I like this. Cool. All right, so now we're gonna do the outside, and hopefully by the time we're done with the outside, this is pretty much dry. So I can go on with the next step, which is like some stenciling and stuff. Okay. You know what we'll do on this one? We'll work for 5 more minutes. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this part, the border part of this. Okay? Which is pretty much the same way. And then I'll finish up the border of this off the video, and then you guys go to part 2. And I'll show you how we're going to stencil and do all the aging. How to like make it start looking rustic and chipped and worn and tattered. All the good stuff. Oh man, I just put the wrong color. Oh well, it doesn't matter. There's no mistake in art. You make a little mistake, act like you didn't, move on. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do, just like that, around the whole border. And I love how that just turned out on that border. That looks good. Let me come in a little closer before this camera turns off. Oh, actually, you know what? 22 minutes, I probably have time. Yeah, I got time. We're gonna finish the whole border. If the camera turns off, you guys, just go to part 2. I didn't think I had enough time, so. I have enough time. Ooh, that's a lot of paint. What else I wanted to put on there, but it's okay. It will work. And that's the thing with this. You're making stuff look distressed and aged. So there's no right or wrong. If you supposedly mess up, it's probably going to look awesome. Probably your mistakes are going to help you in this process, honestly. Sorry about that noise. It's just my cabinet, you know, going back and forth. And it's cool because I had a lot of you guys comment that you guys have done distressing type of work like this yourselves, so it's pretty cool that so many people love doing it. It's fun. Okay. I was thinking about my colors. Throw this lighter color in the middle. I got a little light blue right there at the top. Just wiped it with my finger and kind of blended it in. It's all good. Yeah, this looks really, really good. So the only other thing I'm going to do off camera is see the white right here. Right here. I'm going to do that really quickly. I mean, it's kind of cheap, and I'll do the white here because people are going to see this. But no one can see on top of here, and nobody can see below here. So I ain't going to do it. Now, inside, I have towels because I was washing, and I was washing my cabinets, and I didn't want to spray my dishes. So my dishes are being protected by towels. Anyway, this part of the cupboard, we'll do that. I'm going to do a separate distress painting on that, and I'll do that on camera too. So in one of the next parts. Okay, so go ahead and let's let this dry, and I will see you guys in part 2, and we'll do the stenciling, and we'll do the distressing, which I'm really excited about. So see you guys in just a minute, okay? Bye.